Sent by Heaven here. My name is Gisela and I'm the owner of Sent by Heaven LC, and you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. On TikTok I go by my name, not by my business, Gisela Andre, but on Instagram you can find me by Sent by Heaven. Now today we're going to make votive Easter eggs votive. So I got this small egg shape from Amazon. It's normally to make chocolates and stuff like that. And you're gonna need the mold. You're gonna need you can use a crochet needle and something to poke the silicone mold, and you're gonna need your wick. For this I'm using my homemade cotton wick, because votive are normally self-tending and they normally need to burn slow. I'd rather use cotton wick. And I'm gonna, this is 8 cavities eggs mold, so I'm gonna cut 8. I think I have 8 here. And we're gonna use I'm gonna use a blend of 415 and paraffin wax. I like it because it still maintains a nice clean burn, but it has the firm and solid of the paraffin. So first we're gonna poke a hole, and we're gonna put our wick, and we're gonna pull it back out. So you don't want a lot on the top, because this is gonna be the top of your candle, but you're still gonna need a lot of wick left on the top, because I'm gonna show you a different way to decorate your egg. I already prepared one batch, that's why you see all the okay, and then you pull it out. If you have a needle, you also can do it. The fact is that with this, the hole on the mold is very tiny, so it won't leak. Your wax won't go through or spill. That's why I like to use a thin crochet needle, especially on silicone molds. And you're gonna pull your wick, and you're gonna do that with all your molds. So I'll be back when I finish this. Okay, so you put the wick on all your eggs, and what we're gonna do next is we're gonna add our wax. And I'm gonna show you the rest. Okay. Okay, so once you have your mold with the wick, I use little sticks to hold the wick in place, and we're gonna follow to add our wax. Hope you guys can see. Oops, sorry, my phone just moved there. All right, so let me get my wax. So I'm gonna use approximately 16 ounces. Bless you. And I'm not gonna use any color on this one, at least for now, because we're gonna create the shell of the egg. And the temperature is 174. As I mentioned before, it's a blend I made with 415 soy wax and paraffin wax. So I use 50-50. That way I know my little votive egg won't burn too fast, and besides it won't burn too fast. It will still have that clean effect, a clean burn. And okay, so I can add a fragrance oil. I think I'm gonna use one that I got from Nature's Garden that was for Easter, if I found it. Okay, April Clean, and I'm gonna use the whole thing. So that's exactly 1 ounce. And I'm gonna mix it. One stick. Where are my sticks? Oh, here they are. For about 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay, so just hold on while I mix this. Okay. Now I'm gonna pour inside. It's okay if you spill a little bit outside. Where you're gonna fill your egg. Okay, so I will probably have to add a little more. 16 ounces was not enough to fill up the whole all eggs, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more wax. And one egg probably won't have a fragrance, but it's okay. Okay, so once you're done pouring your egg, you're gonna straight your tray. That way you'll be sure whatever needs to be filled. If you have to add a little more, just to top it up. So I will say between 20 ounces to fill up the whole thing. Now you're gonna straight your wicks. Try to center it as much as you can. Okay, you guys can see at the bottom, no wax got sip, or let me see, yeah, under the wicks, so it's gonna be fine. And the top, you guys can see. Now we're gonna let it set. Once it's set, we're gonna let it set for at least an hour, and then I'm gonna show you the fun part of this type of making this type of votive egg candles. Okay, so we're back. An hour has passed, and our eggs are, our first layer part of the eggs are done. So you can see, so we don't gonna do that. We're gonna scoop the middle of our eggs so we can fill it up inside with another color. Let me see if I find the little spoon that I'm normally use. Oh, here it is. You're just gonna scoop the inside, just a little bit. So you can create, what you can see, you're creating the shell of your egg. gonna scoop. Right now I'm just removing whatever excess of wax I have around the mold, because this I can remelt it. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna just make sure that whatever left over the wax is done. So we have our hard shell eggs now. We're gonna put it back where it was. I'm gonna show you right now. We have the shell is hollow, right? And as it's hollow, we are going to fill it up with another color, because it's for Easter. Want to use different bright colors and pastel colors. So, and you can use different fragrance if you want to. I'm probably gonna do that. Just gonna this is all the wax that we took from inside of the eggs, so you can still remelt it and pour another batch, or you can use it, just add the color and then you can fill it up the eggs with that if you want to use one color. But I'm going to use multiple colors, so I'm not going to use this. I'm going to prepare a few more with different colors, and because the inside is not a lot, just gonna pour in here. And I'm gonna split it at least 2 ounces. If you need to top up a little, like the green one, I need to top it a little bit. Just because the mold has a crack, so. So let me stack up my colors. And at this point, they're a little very self-centered. You're just gonna let them set, probably an hour. It's gonna be a little bit of shrinkage because of the paraffin wax, so that's why you save a little bit of color for each of them, so you can top it up a little so it can be smooth. I will show, when I come back, I will show you the result of when it sets, and then you have to top it up. Okay everyone, it's been past 30 minutes, and like I say, because it's a blend of soy wax 415 and paraffin wax, it's gonna set very quick, especially the weather is cool right now. So I'm just gonna show you the shrinkage. So that is still gonna be fixed. I already have my wax remelt here. Okay. So now that you're doing the top, this is the perfect time for you to be sure that your wick is straight. Don't worry about spilling a little bit outside. You just want that hole to be completely covered. Okay, and then that's it. We top it up. We're gonna let it rest at least 1 to 2 hours, and we'll be back to unmold it and have some fun with it. Okay. Okay guys, I'm back, and you guys can see our eggs. We're gonna unmold it. So here come our eggs. Was a little bit of pink. Just a second. Thank you. Just give me a second, sweetie. Okay, I'll be back. Just a second. Okay, so we're back. So now you guys can see our eggs. We're gonna trim the bottom wick because that's the one that we don't want. You can scrape to make it even. I'm gonna show you a few more minutes what to do. so it's able to stand up. Okay, we got that. We scrape the egg, whatever left excess of wax. It's there. Then we trim it again. On this one, because of the color spread, you can just kind of round it up just to make it even. Container. I'll be back. Okay, so we're gonna get a cup that we can dip our wax, our candles, to create the design that we want. Like I said, if you want, you can leave them as it. It will still have a nice effect once they burn. I'm gonna show you, but to make it more colorful and more Eastery look, I'm gonna show you another technique. So I'll be back. Let me get some hot water in this. All right, so here's my hot water. You guys can see it's really hot. So I'm gonna use, you know, when I was unmolding a lot of the color pieces that were loose, and whatever we scrape, we're gonna use just a little bit, and we're gonna put it on top of the water like that. And we're gonna let it melt. Just gonna let it melt so you guys can see. This is how it look. Let me go back up. I'm gonna grab my eggs and I'm gonna put it in. Just gonna dip it in and out, okay? So if you want, you can twist it like this. So you can see that no wax is being wasted. Once again, I turn it, and then if you use one color, I'm using all the colors, that's why it has all the mixes. Just want to be sure that your water is hot so it can melt the wax but not your candle. And you put it in, and ooh, if there's pieces that come out, that we can scrape it later. Isn't that cute? Okay, again we twist and we put it in. Again we twist and we take it out. Oops, sorry. Ooh, camera is moving. Okay, just gonna mix it up a little. Here we go again. We twist and we twist and we go. And there you have it. You can color your candles, your Easter eggs like that. Then another way, you can dip it on the color that you already melt. Just melt the wax again to 100 and 120, and then you can just dip a piece of the egg and that will color it. But you guys can see, that's why I say to leave the wick long enough. This can be scraped, so and smooth, that way you don't have to. You're gonna wipe up so whatever excess of water is in it is gone. Those little pieces that didn't melt completely but stick to your candle, you can always scrape them. And if this is not fancy enough, you can use glitter on top a little bit. But let me just show you now one of the fun things to do. I'm reusing this one because I need to order, but you can find this carton, this egg carton on Amazon. What you do, you trim your wick. This time they're ready to trim. If you want, if they cannot stay steady, you can always put them on a heat plate and just even out so it can be more steady at the bottom. And then you have your Easter egg candles ready to use. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You're welcome to join us on the Next Level Candlemaker group on Facebook. And if you have any questions and want to share your projects or idea, we're always there to help each other and support each other So please remember to stay safe, stay strong, stay blessed. Bye.